So, so when I was younger or whatever, my family would have never suspected me to be gay. Even though I don't know how, probably because I had a lot of girlfriends or whatever. But when I was younger, around like probably in like the fifth or sixth grade, all of the boys in my family played football or basketball. And me personally, I never played football or basketball. My mom and them tried to sign me up for football and basketball plenty of times, like numerous of times. And it's like, I've always been scared to play. Mainly, I've always been scared to play football. Because I'm scared to get tackled. So that should have been a sign like, why my, like, why my son don't want to play football or basketball. And it was like, I hung around with girls when I was younger. I hung around with girls. So I don't know how my family didn't know I was gay at the time. I only hung around girls. Even when I was younger, I even tried to be on cheerleading team. I was over there like, even in my neighborhood, I grew up in a rough neighborhood. So even in my neighborhood, boys was out there playing football and basketball, and I'm over there with the girls doing cheers. And that was funny. Like my mom, I had it very hard growing up because my daddy, he's a very hard man. Like he's a thug, and it's like my mom, she wasn't used to the feminine type of boys. Like she had gay friends, but she never knew that she would have had a gay son. So skips all that. When I was in the eighth grade, I used to have to fist fight my father because he did not play that. And my first time actually coming out the closet was when I was in the ninth grade. I had a girlfriend. I actually had a girlfriend in ninth grade. We was together for like 2 years, 2 or 3 years. We were together for like 2 or 3 years. I had a girlfriend. She was cute, but little did everyone know that I was cheating on her with a man. And we were all in the same class. He stayed in my neighborhood. And so one day, my sister, his sister, all of us were cool. So we was all chilling with each other one day, and we just finally decided to tell our sisters that we were dating each other. So my sister Nisha, she went back and told my mom what I told her. She went back and told my mama that I said I was dating a boy, which I did tell her that, but I didn't expect her to go back and tell my mom. But soon as we separated that day, like I went my way, she went her way. I did not know she went home and told my mama that I was dating a dude. And so my mama, she was calling me and calling me and calling me. I wasn't picking up the phone. Mama, she was working third shift at the time, so I didn't come home until later that day. I didn't come home until my mama went to work. So my mama and my daddy was staying with us at the time. So when I got home, it was World War Five. When I say it was World War Five, we was arguing. I had to go to school the next morning, and it was just hell on wheels. And so my mama, she took off of work. She came from work that night just to come home, and we argued down. So she was like, "You like boys? You're fucking boys, and you're doing this. And it was so stressful on me because at the time I was already going through it with her. Like I was going through it with her and my daddy. Like they hated me to my guts when I first came out the closet. They hated me to my guts. So I had it so hard. I had a tough life. My whole high school year, not even my whole high school year. They started liking it when I got around the 10th grade-ish. They started accepting it. Well, my daddy really just started accepting it. I'm 22 now. My daddy just really started accepting it when I turned 20. I'm going to say when I turned 20. So, yeah, I had a rough life. And Lord knows, Lord knows, Lord knows. Oh, my God. Me and my daddy used to fist fight. And I just could not believe my sister went back and told my mom that I had a boyfriend. And that was my ninth grade year. Like, I came out in the ninth grade, And it is not hard being a gay male. Being a gay male is so hard. Like, some gays have it so hard that their parents don't even accept them for who they are. For a long time, my parents did not accept me for who I was. But, like, now, I'm in a point in my life where I'm accepted by everybody. Because I feel like if I'm not accepted by someone, I would not be around that circle. I only hang around people I only be around those who accept me for who I am. So, yeah. So right now,